The cards are not connected to el signo que sacaron, but for me, they're matching. I just said that there's a Queen of Wands you need to communicate with, right? The Page of Swords is here, so it's coming whether you want it or not, Taurus. But let me tell you about the signo que sacaron. I don't want to tell you guys the actual signo because pero es 8, 5. Okay, let me tell you guys a little bit about what could be going on. You're hard workers. The month of December is going to be, you're working hard. You're probably working overtime, extra hours, making money, maybe holidays. There's been changes in the workplace and the family life, but you've adapted very well. Or you will be adapting very well, okay? I wrote some stuff down. Porque los signos tienen tanta información. It's ridiculous. They have so much information. But if you guys enjoy this, you can contact me. We could do a private reading this way, okay? Because I figured I should show you guys, you know, this is what I like. I enjoy doing these. Okay, Taurus, this talks about el signo que sacaron con los caracoles. It shows that you live life on life's terms. You are able to take whatever life throws at you. And in December, it's going to be put to the test. And that's fine. You're going to do fine. You're not one to complain. It's very rare that anybody hears you voicing any complaints, and you don't spend too much time crying over spilled milk. Okay? You put your family first. You have the potential to get a lot of money, to earn a lot of money, and you spend it generously with your family and friends. But for you guys, blood is thicker than water. So you guys will walk to the end of the earth for family. Okay? You're like the phoenix rising in the ashes. No matter what, you've had a lot of shit go down this year, but you keep coming back up, okay? Very hard worker. Persistent. Ese es el signo de ojo, ese es el... Look, because I don't have people here, because it's not a specific reading, I'm just going to give you guys the positive and the negative sides. Si fuera nosotros, si fuera the negative side of that sign, you're in danger of losing it all. Okay, there's something you're doing, you're in danger of losing from your life to your job to everything you've earned so far. I mean, it's all fair game. That's the negative aspect. Doesn't mean that's what you have. I'm just giving you guys both, take it how it resonates. Yeah, and this kind of, if it's in the negative, if you're leaning towards the negative side of things, you're probably having problems with family. You could be with the justice system. You may have gone into some bullshit. You're walking a thin line where you're able to commit errors that will take you to lose it all. I mean, everything positive that this sign comes with, you're in risk of losing it all because there's something you're involved in that's not going to suit you. For those of you that are involved in that, not everybody is. The ones that are not, you're more the positive, the working hard, making money, bringing in extra hours, overtime, working towards that riches, You're very into the material. Después también sacaron el 5. Yeah, you guys are beautiful people. Not many people have anything bad to say about you. There's no complaints about you, okay? You learn quick, you adapt well, you complain rarely. You're like the model human, you know what I mean? As bosses, you're energetic, you're fair, you're respectful, you're a good friend, child, brother. You're just a good, soul. You're a neat person, you're a clean person, you're honest. Okay. You're very sensual, okay? Whatever it is you do, you're very sensual. You're very conscientious of your partner. Whoever's around you, you take care of them. You're very, very aware of other people's feelings, not just your own. You're able to balance that. For some reason, in December, it's going to be, there's emphasis on that for December, okay? Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because you're on the right road to making the money you want to make, okay? The negative side. On the negative side of this sign, because there's 2 digits to each sign, okay? You think you're better than everybody else. You seem to be superior to everybody else. You seem to judge others, but you don't look at you, okay? you tend to have mal humor, so you tend to have ill sense of humor, you tend to be bitter, irritable, and you play unfair. In the negative aspect of this, so I only did one sign, I repeat, but there's two sides to it. So on the negative side of this one, you like to humiliate people, you like to degrade them, you like to belittle people, okay? Or that's what you're doing this month, or it's coming into, you've been doing it and you're bringing it into December, but you've been doing that or to a certain person, to this Queen of Wands even, okay? Or it's been being done to you, but con el signo, no, it's talking about you guys. You can be a little bit insulting, lazy. You're prone to vices, so you might be drinking, drug abusing, money wasting, gambling, something. Be very careful for those Tauruses that are leaning more towards the problematic side of things this month. There's prison coming up a lot in this, so there's something that you might be involved in that can lead you to prison time. Okay. Ill health, it could be contagious illnesses, you know, from anything from the flu to a virus to an STD to something more fatal, okay? Yeah, you could be sex driven, you could even be putting your family second, family last. Yeah, you on the negative aspect of that, yeah, you manage to manipulate people, and when you have some type of love interest, you will even drop your kids for it. On the negative side, you'll put them on the back burner because you become self-seeking, self-serving, selfish, okay? That could be you guys right now, so this is warning you against that, okay? Just for December. The positive side is, you know, the hard worker stuff I said, but this is the negative aspect of the sign, okay? So, give me 1 second. Okay, Tauruses, this is also for the certain group of you that are feeling like outsiders, okay, that have always felt like you just don't fit in or you've never felt understood, okay? I feel like there's also emphasis on that this December. I feel like no matter what, I feel like you put on a happy face, you're good at it, but I feel like no matter what, you've just never found your place in life. You've never felt heard, okay? That's what I'm feeling. I feel like 2-5. El pájaro preso no aprende a volar. You are in your own jail. El pájaro preso no aprende a volar. You hold, I don't know what you're like holding yourself to this cross for, but there's something that you are keeping yourself caged in and you're never going to learn how to fly. Okay? Your confinement. You're not doing what you want to do. El enfermo tiene empaquetada su ropa para el viaje final. Make sure your health is okay. Make sure everybody in your home's health is okay. Okay? No tenemos nada en común con los demás. Su salud de la vida es el descuido de la muerte. La sangre presa en ti es tu vida, cuídala. You need to find out who your guardian angel is porque hay una revelación. There's some type of chaos in your life because of uno de los santos. There must be a Taurus out there que tiene un signo fuerte because that's a strong thing to say that there's some type of chaos because of un santo. You may have a deceased family member who died tragically, and that may be also what's te tiene atormentado. It's tormenting the home. Not by choice, but when they die tragically, they don't know where to go, so they naturally get close to their family. And when you don't understand that, then it can cause problems, and they don't understand that. They just want to be close to what they know, okay? So if that is the case for you, put a glass of water, put a white candle, and dedicate it to that family member, okay? Give them light, cool them down, okay? Tell them that they have to go to the light. Pray for them, say a couple prayers, Our Father, Hail Mary, but offer it to them. That will, it does help. It does work, okay? Okay, este signo, the sign that you guys got, is talking about there's somebody in your family, there's somebody, whether you know about them or not, pero tienen hecho santo. And if you wish them death, you're fucked. So I don't know who you've had problems with in your family, Taurus, but there's somebody, o tienen el H fuerte, o tienen hecho santo. One or the other. It could be, it may not be bloodline, it could be legal marriage. It could be, you know, something like that, like an aunt, an uncle, a wife, a husband, whatever it is, tienen hecho santo. So watch what you wish upon them, because when you have el santo coronado, it's a whole different type of protection. Okay? Not to say that el santo no castiga. That's not what I'm saying. They don't punish. It's just there's a certain protection for that person. So when you send them ill will, that protection's there, and it kind of reflects right back on you automatic. Okay? This sign, this symbol that you guys got, talks a lot about problems with the law, problems between brothers, between the blood and the bloodline. I'm sorry. It speaks of a tendency to jump the gun. The insults, you insulting somebody so quick, jumping the gun and talking shit or thinking bad about somebody is your demise. You know what I mean? It's a lot of being tied to problems with justice because of your mouth, talking shit, disrespecting, you know, authority. Precise attention. Fast action it will become necessary to be able to control the bad action of this sign. So if you act impulsively, let's say you get arrested and you snap, you could end up dead. You know what I mean? So it's talking about controlling your temper, controlling the need to insult quickly, the need to react without thinking, hot-tempered, you know, control that part of you. This does talk about, it's got to talk about Ochosi, because it's talking about the Orisha that's in charge of justice, which is Ochosi. It could be Chango también. But either way, that's, you know, that's the general description. But positive sides of that, of el signo que sacaron, is no matter what, you're capable of starting life over in any way. Like I said, the phoenix rising through the ashes. No matter what, you fall down, you get back up like that. Okay? You're socially and good with economics. You're socially popular. You take initiative. You're actually very intuitive, Taurus. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, if you guys accept it, if you even talk about it, but you're extremely intuitive. Because you're so giving, because when you have, you're so willing to share, you have good karma. You know what I mean? You have, people are willing to help you when you fall, you're working yourself back up. People are willing to help you out because you're so good, you're so generous when you do have. You know, you don't hesitate. Money to you is, if you want to eat, you got it. Like, you're okay with that. You're not a greedy person in that sense. You have this capacity to hunt and get what you need. You once you zero in on what you want, you're like a Cuban Missile Crisis, and you get it. You have this ability to do that. Hard workers. I know you're hard workers, but you're very focused on material. Very focused on material, but you're Earth. You might be reckless. The more negative side is you might be reckless. You're determined to end their lives in your recklessness because you don't care too much about yourself. That's the negative side. So, I mean, take whatever resonates, okay? You tend to have problems with the law. Huge problems with the justice and battles in your family. You see, I feel like you're coming from a bloodline of a lot of unhappiness. If you're not careful, you'll start committing. If you're not careful, you can start committing errors and you can start losing everything you've worked for. You don't want to. If you're gonna lose it all because of something out of your hands. But don't lose it all because of you. Okay. This sign also talks of bad health. The disease tends to make itself ominous. Yeah, authority and justice. This sign is warning you not to argue in front of people in uniform. Okay, if you want to fuck somebody up, you wait until you have them away from somebody in uniform, because it's gonna fall on you. Okay, this is a warning. In December, if that comes up, you better look around, make sure there's no cod. Then, but if they are, then I'm gonna fuck you up when I see you. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Beware of traps in businesses by associates, okay, that involve illegal actions and setups against you. There's a lot of envy around you in the workplace in December, okay? And it might be where your legal problems come into play, actually. That it might have to do with that. So watch yourself, because if you are innocent, then there's always stuff you can do. Be careful with starting your own personal business, okay? You can be taken advantage of. Jealousy can cause you to lose everything. People jealous of you, not so much coming from you. I don't feel like you're a jealous person. People jealous of you can cause you to lose everything, particularly from a woman. Pay attention to your house, because on the street you're not going to find happiness. So if you're out and about with your vices, that's not where you're going to find the happiness you're looking for, okay? Look for it in a home setting. Also, this Odu is also speaking a lot of your guardian angel. So if you have no way of finding out who that is, in general, go to the market and buy a guardian angel candle and start praying. That's going to save your ass, because you guys do have the potential to have some shit go down. Okay? But everybody does. So don't worry too much about it. Just pray to your guardian angel, do the things I told you in this video, and you'll be fine. Now with the cards, you got the Queen of Wands crowning your energy. If this is somebody that you are married to, dating, family member, fighting with, there needs to be a communication, there needs to be a peace. She's crowning you, so she's heavy on your mind as it is. And she's waiting to hear from you. This is a fire sign, because you have the Sun. This is somebody that you're supposed to be helping, because, or that you were helping and you stopped. Because this is in reverse. Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. Let me see. Okay, in regards to the cards, Taurus, I feel like this is somebody you had a relationship with, but it was not an even give and take. I feel like maybe they were unemployed, maybe you were unemployed, maybe there wasn't an even balance as far as the financial was going, and I feel like it was that's what you needed, that's what you were wishing for, that's what your soul longed for, that's what the relationship needed. But I feel like you got your wish. Like, you're either not in communication, because that's what I had said already, and you're making money now and you're not sharing. So it may not even be money. It could just be, maybe you guys have a business together. Maybe you guys just were a team. There was some type of teamwork here, and there's no I in team Taurus. There's no I in Taurus either. But be careful of what you're doing, okay? Because I'm trying to blend the two together. But be very careful, because if it is a spouse, this does talk about tragedy between the spouses. So it could be an ending, could just be a disconnect. And when it's a spouse, it's somebody you clearly had a connection with. So it's a shame to have that happen, okay? If you can prevent things, then prevent it. But communication's coming, because you got the Eight of Wands. Whether it's text, email, somebody's going to relay a message, but with the Page of Swords and this, communication's coming. And if it's not, really give it some thought, because it's necessary, okay? This is weighing you down. Really quickly before I end the video, because we're already on 26 minutes. Mira, el signo that you guys pulled, let me tell you real quickly. I had mentioned somebody in your family que tiene hecho santo. If you wish this person death, do not call their name again. Your best bet is to not ever say that name out of your mouth. Don't go to funerals. If you're married, this sign talks a lot about tragedy between the spouses. This talks about insanity through witchcraft. This sign talks a lot about amarres, people binding you. Be careful of love work being done on you. King dead, king replaced. Stay inside your home for 7 days. Yeah, that would be un trabajito. Prison by mistake. Yeah, this casino habla de prison by mistake. So like I said, you might get set up at work, or there might be jealousy and you're at the wrong place, wrong time. It makes you look bad, and the law gets involved, and you may have some issues there. Like I said, keep your side of the street clean, because as long as that's the case, eventually the truth prevails. You know, hopefully. That's the goal, and most of the time. I'm thinking of like television shows, but in your case, just keep it honest, and don't be involved in this crooked shit that might be going on, because I think people are going to try to point the finger at you out of jealousy, and that's all it is. It's pure envy. That's all it is. Don't even question why they're jealous, because you have so much potential, because you're such a warrior when it comes to work, and most people get tired and they're lazy, but you are not. This time talks about arguing between parent and child. So either you and your children, or you and your parents, okay? You don't deal with legality. Do not tell people your business. All right. Be careful where you step, okay? Make sure that you move things that are in your way so you don't fall and hurt yourself. This talks about maybe things, tripping on things, but I'm talking like hard injuries. Like you trip, you end up snapping your neck. You know what I mean? So these are what the warnings are with these kind of signs. Watch your step. If you got clutter in your room, clear it before something happens and you hurt yourself or you break your leg, or and then you're not able to work. Something like that. Madness, okay? Don't be overconfident and curse others. Watch what you say, watch what you think, especially with this Queen of Wands, like I was saying. Watch your thoughts. This talks of the king being removed by violence. Try not to fight with people, Taurus, okay? This talks about money ends tragedy. So you may have to pay your way out of something, okay? If there's trouble coming, or if you know you're in some legal shit, you may have to pay your way out of the problem, okay? Don't go to funerals, like I said. There's competition between brothers here. There's competition between brothers. I don't know if you guys have brothers or if there's step brothers, half brothers. There's a jealousy that's around these brothers that you have, okay? Be careful who stays in your house and who you help. People can misinterpret your words. Don't pawn anything you own. Be careful in the work area, yeah? Okay, guys, so this also talks about somebody pregnant with a child of death. So be very careful who you stick it into, because not everybody is good, okay? And you guys are good soul people. So watch for these women, porque esto habla de amarre. So if you're feeling funky, you're probably bound to somebody, okay? Think about it, my Tauruses. Think about it. If you need my help, I'm here. I know this video got long, but let me know if you guys need anything. These readings are really good, but I do them privately, so let me know. 310-853-5987 or badandbruja@icloud.com. Peace out. A-Town.